Hi everyone, Brandon D. Gaff here from Two Clicks from KO, bringing you my Fear Itself Month 2 event recap. The event for this past Saturday, we pulled one pack of Fear Itself with one pack of Teen Titans. And first I'll show you my Teen Titans pull, starting with Common. I got another Kid Flash to add my collection, a Jinx, Red Hood, Static, and pulled the Super Rare Starfire. From the Fear Itself pack, I pulled Sin, Valkyrie, and I pulled Speedball, Black Widow, and another Anger. That's my second Anger. When drafting my teams, when it was a 300-point format with the resources, however, I neglected to bring mine. I was first toying around with the idea of having Anger and Jinx and using them, obviously main attacker with Prob in the back for some support. But I decided to give you a whole lot of options, so I eventually went with Red Hood, Valkyrie, and Jinx for the Prob. And I didn't do that well. I went 1-2 in the tournament. First round, I didn't really respect an opponent's head case and the running shot pulse that he had, and I put my Red Hood out a little too far. And the pulse wave saw through stealth, pinged him, it knocked him off, his range clicked, and it was pretty much downhill from there. Ironically enough, Jinx got the only kill by actually taking out the head case when it was just pretty much down to she was the last person standing on the team. Valkyrie weakened him up, but Jinx was able to finish him off. So I was able to walk away with some points from that game. My second game went pretty bad. The guy was running Leash, Black Widow, and the common Iron Fist from the Fear Itself set. And he was running the book with Scatty's hammer and Kurt's hammer on it. And he placed the hammer on Leash and he placed the hammer on Black Widow. I was able to take out his Black Widow very quickly with my Valkyrie and Red Hood combined. However, using that stupid capture ability of Leash, and I neglected to use Outsiders on Leash one turn, he was able to capture my Red Hood, my Valkyrie, and then KO Jinx in the next turn. So it was rather disappointing. The game was over. All he had to do was 4 rolls on his part to end the game. The last game I played did much better. I played against a guy who ran Spider-Man, Sin, Robin, and I'm forgetting the other guy right now. But he was running 4 people, and was able to take out the Spider-Man right away, and then knocked out Nightwing. I'm sorry, not Nightwing. Robin, followed by his other piece, Monkey King. It was Monkey King he had. Knocked out his Monkey King, took out his Sin, and was able to take his whole team without losing points on my end. So I was able to do pretty good my last round. It was a tough game. Though the guy played smart, and it was a fun event overall. I had fun. Walked away with didn't place, but still walked away with Mox Hammer. And for those of you who don't know what Mox Hammer adds, it gives the character +2 attack, running shot, and plasticity. There's a lot of people who can make use of some extra running shots. I know personally because I played Starfire in a few games afterward. And even though she starts off with running shot, I had to give her Mox Hammer, and she kept it her whole dial. And nothing's better than surprising your opponent with a nice little running shot pulse wave late game. Speaking of personal experience, playing against people that had the Book of the Skull resource, because both of my opponents had it in the first and second round. If you don't have it, you're at an extreme disadvantage. A +2 attack really it makes it very hard for them to miss the rolls, even when you got Prob on your team. My opponent used, in the very first round, dropped Scatty's hammer onto his common red She-Hulk, and I couldn't stop her. Even with Prob, I couldn't stop her. But it remains to be seen how that plays out. I know in home games, personally, we might not be using the book so much, or might make special games that we'll just call for the book. But it does give a very large advantage to an opponent using it if you're not using it. So there you have it, my Fear Itself Month 2 recap. I'm curious to know if you had to pick and draft a sealed team, 300 points with the figs that I had, what would you have chosen and why? Please sound off in the comments section below. with who you rather would have used, where I made my mistake with my team pick, and who you think in this little collection here is a criminally underrated piece. As always, thank you for watching. Please share, please comment, and please subscribe.